Kid? Come to save us the trouble of finding you, Vestal? And just what are you doing here, Adia?
I'll go along with the Sky Knight's methods no longer.
You've no say in the matter.
Enough! You have us! Let the king go!
First, the Vestal comes...
You mustn't! I'll not keep my head at the
You'll not keep your head at all!
Heinkel. And the Sky Knight's beneath you? But what I saw was a band of...
Green fool! All hands! Seize these four! Such valor! And here I so hope there is...
As daughter to a true knight, I know their pride is staked upon... Release your hostage! Then step...
Ah! You invoke...
He's headed for the airship!
That makes no sense. His aim is the Vest.
He's baiting us?
Still, we have to give chase. Well,
I'm following you.
Onias, let's go!
Right!
Ah, good. This ship is a prison you entered, really. I must thank you for taking the bait so eagerly. It's earned you a lavish cruise through the clouds, Vestal.
You're a prisoner here, same as us!
A knight without chivalry?
You oughtn't test your elders, Skirp. I thought to bring you home in chains. All but the Vestal will end here as...
What's happening?
The airship! We're losing altitude! Idea, hurry! Take me... Me? I can't drive this thing!
What? You're a Sky Knight, aren't you?
Only Heinkel and the...
Idea, might I ask you something? What is the name of
What? Who cares about that? And how are you...
the Echelon? Galleon-class airship.
Yes, but how? Is that in your book too?
Indeed it is. Let me have a go instead.
But you have no memory.
Ah, so this goes here.
Wait, is he...
Of course we are. I'm... Now find something to hold on to!
The kingdom of Kaldisla owes you all a vast... You, more than a nightmare was visited upon you and your home. I'm certain your feats have earned... If you are willing,
You honor me, Your Highness. I've promised on Yes that I'll join her on her journey.
Kaldisla shall be poorer for losing you. The Eternian airship is yours to use as... There's not a man in the kingdom able to... I leave the matter of that. May the crystals keep you in your...
Seems I've found a reason to come along. Now, my ladies, all you need do is simply speak the word, and I shall whisk you off to the very end.
And you're really sure that wasn't just a fluke?
Rest assured, my dear.
Agnes, will you...
The Sky Knights are a branch of the
Anti-Christ...
A new way of thinking. It brands the crystal orthodoxy as if when the chasm appeared. They said the Vestals and the crystals...
That's not possible!
I know. You've nothing to apologize.
All of this paints the Duchy in a suspicious light, don't you think?
I cannot imagine we've seen the last...
I'm staying with you.
I'm in as well. I need to speak...
And playing escort is my job.
If none of you will listen to reason... This is so exciting, Anya! Yes. To Anshine.
Anshine, the land of sin...
Like an oasis in a vast desert beyond the sea. We... We've arrived in Anshine. Still no wind.
Are these desert places normally
When they're the site of the wind crystal, they are. The wind carried all manner of blessings to this land, and
I see. All the more reason to hurry then.
from here we need only head... Ignore anything she says. Anya?
I'm impressed you made it to...
Just a moment. My journal a clockwork metropolis. A massive timepiece crowns the kingdom. Fuel...
Quite thorough, isn't it?
I do seem possessed of a certain...
Let's be off. We make...
All present, Lord mine.
No matter. Let's begin.
I trust word has reached you from Kaldisla, the Knights of the Eternity.
I'd not thought the girl so bloodthirsty as...
It appears she surrounded herself with capable... What's more,
That is no concern of yours. Do not...
my apologies, Lord Marshal.
Not only did the Sky Knights fail, they've given the Vestal wings.
Keenly insightful as ever, Victoria.
Have we, Victor? But if she flies by air, it's a simple matter to track her. She may...
And to the Temple of Wind.
Of course. Most of the world's seas have gone. But what does she aim to do there?
Anshine is the province of the... What say you, Lord?
We haven't the leisure of chasing the Vestal across... We need her in custody.
Turning back!
Apprehensive Vestal by any means
Those were their words. My contract states I'm to receive...
Then your contract is mistaken. I've heard... Bah, fine. You'll have your fee.
If you must.
Still, if the margin is high enough, business is...
Silence, one and all! Your king, Camo the... My people, I thank you for... As you are well aware, without nature's form of... In the wake of this crisis, I, your king, lack... However, I am much aggrieved at this rate. Our proud kingdom, renowned... I find myself without recourse but to revisit henceforth... What? We're flesh and blood! We need rest! In so doing... Your Majesty! What? Because... But I ask that you join me in the Crystal Orthodoxy and the Vestal's indolence. Therein lies. And what has the great vessel? She abandoned you, fled the country to save herself alone. In this, though it pains me deep, what resolution can be brought about to this terrible crisis? The Crystal Orthodoxy is not what result of years of worship at the altar. Once more I say it. It is by our...
There. Just now that...
Seems that little speech was for your benefit, Agnes.
It's slanderous.
Agnes.
Agnes oblige, vessel of wind.
Ah, I see you've returned, Vess. I was dreadfully worried, you know. So, what of the
I fear it was...
So tell me, was it...
The wind remained still.
And the grand mill be calm? The turbines that form the heart of this... The hands of our citizens. And even that will not last forever. We need that mill turn. And whose job is it to see... I can think of no other value you anyway. Will you now end the suffering, or is that beyond? Perhaps you would sooner run again.
If that is all His Majesty wished to say, I haven't the time to waste here.
What? I'll not be spoken to like this! Just whose fault do you think this mess is, girl?
That could have gone better. Not that I...
Mad? I felt no anger.
His tone was far from pleasant.
The people who had come to hear him speak frighten me the same. They see me only as the Vestal. Just thinking on it sets my lips.
That explains the tense look you've worn since we...
Personally, I felt amazing after...
I tuned him out about halfway through his speech, my...
In any case, we'd best hurry to the temple.
Erutis Profiteer. How kind of you to pay me this visit. We are the only purveyor of water licensed by the king. No effort is spared in providing... but I have lost it. Guard! Our honored guest. Have a refreshing day.
Feeling...
You, stop! This well is property of the Cameron Profiteer Merchantry.
Withdrawals? There are people out here going...
No! There are peasants going thirsty. If you want...
Do you feel that?
Monsters. Monsters roaming here and quite...
Inside the temple? How? What happened to this place, Agnes?
The crystal of wind was swallowed up.
Darkness.
Yes, at the chasm and the dark that consumed it continued. I expect that font of shadow.
Not good.
Yet we've no choice. Keep vigilant.
What's all this?
The Crystalist script.
Oh, what sort of...
Dauntless Seeker, offer your prayers and their resplendent light shall cleave a path through darkest night and banish. The scriptures have been passed down through more than 2 millennia.
I've heard it.
It's that famous then? I've never read them, nor heard them.
It looks as if someone tried to...
The acolytes. They were...
This stain upon the floor.
This is terrible.
It's like a storm swept through in the middle of supper. What are these scraps of cloth? Habits. Huh? Oh, they belong to the acolytes who lived here. They were tasked with looking after me.
Where have
just off.
Yet swallow.
The women,
And now,
yet they sacrifice themselves that I'll not betray them, no matter what happens.
surely you can allow yourself to...
I pray for them, that they may know peace. The crystal altar is just beyond. Follow me. It's enormous!
Even hearing the story.
No! I've watched over the crystal. Oh, we need to release it from the dark. Anyas! You know what to do, don't? The Mother Vestal, my predecessor, a right to cleanse the crystal. I'm to sharpen my focus to ascend every Vestal to come before me. You do your office proud. The Vestal garb. Right. Without the Mother Vestals was stored in... Lead the way. Once we...